Hey guys, it's Mike here from LinkedPing, and in this video I'm going to share how you can set up a webhook to easily send data from LinkedIn to GoHighLevel using LinkedPing, and it's really straightforward. What you need to do is log into your HighLevel, go over to automation, and within automation you'll see your workflows, and what you need to do is create a workflow. I'm going to go ahead and click that. I'm going to click Start from Scratch. And that's going to load the workflow builder. So the next thing we need to do is start with the trigger. And actually, it's the webhook itself that will be the trigger. So I'm going to click on Add New Trigger. I'm going to click on the Search Trigger box in the side, and I'm going to look for Inbound Webhook. Okay, so we've got Inbound Webhook. And what that's going to do is, there's a whole bunch of things here, but the main thing is this URL where it gives us this long link that we can now use in LinkedPing. And so there's a little button there to click to copy it to the clipboard. Now I'm going to click on LinkedPing. I'm going to go to the webhooks tab, and I'm going to click on add a webhook, and I'm going to call this send to GoHighLevel. Obviously you can call this anything you like. And if you could set up different workflows to do different things with different people. So you could have lots of these in the system and you can send it to one or more at the same time. But I'm just going to set this one up as simply as possible just to demonstrate for you. So I'm going to name the webhook send to GoHighLevel. And then in the webhook URL, I'm just going to go ahead and Control V. I'm going to paste in the link that we got from HighLevel. Then I'm going to go ahead and click save. And I can see that the webhook has been saved successfully. Excellent. So the next thing to do is actually send it some data so that we can start to use that in HighLevel itself. And so to do that, I'm going to head over to LinkedIn. I'm going to just find somebody in my feed that I can view their profile. Excellent. I'm going to click on the ping button to initiate that scrape. And as you can see, I've got my webhook set. I can see here, I just need to tick the box for the send to GoHighLevel webhook that we just created. And then I can click on send data. So it's send into one direction, successfully sent to one direction. Destination, sorry. Let's head back over here. And then we see the fetch sample requests button. Click on that and I can select the reference payload. I'll give that a click. And there we go. We can see that data has come in, and I've got all kinds of data there. I've got his name, his company, his location, etc., etc. So we can now use that. So I can save that trigger, and straight away it's going to prompt me to create or update a contact. So it's giving me that option. I'm going to add a field, and the minimum one that you've got to do, of course, is email in HighLevel. So I'm going to select email in the fields. And then here in the value that we're going to use for it, I'm going to use the little tag custom variable picker. I've got the option of inbound webhook trigger. I'll click on that and boom, we've got all of that information right there. Look, so I can click on contact info. I can grab email. I'll save that action. And that's it. We're good to go pretty much. So we've got the inbound trigger, which is LinkedPing, sending the data across. When the data's caught, it's going to create or update the contact. And then you can do whatever you like with that. You could tag that contact. You can add them to another workflow that will send them some emails, etc., etc. Really handy if, for example, one brilliant use case of this is if you're offering somebody a PDF or some kind of freebie on LinkedIn, and they say, yes, I'd like that. Say, great, I'll send that across via email right away. You just ping them you create a workflow to deliver the email with the freebie attached, and then you just ping them to that campaign. Simple as. It gets them straight into your CRM system and sends the freebie all in one go. And then, of course, you can just go back to your contacts and say, hey, it should be in your inbox. Very, very simple indeed. So hope that's helpful, guys. We'll keep adding more ideas, more things you can do with LinkedPing. But in the meantime, happy pinging.